Honestly, I don't like how y'all turning Zendaya's engagement news into some kind of aha moment. Like this whole, y'all see how Zendaya got a ring before baby comments? It's very much condescending. And I know y'all don't like when race get brought up, but the fact that Zendaya is a biracial woman engaged to a white man, and y'all using her engagement announcement to talk down upon black women who had babies before getting married, it really just don't sit right with me. And here's the thing. I don't know when it's going to get through y'all heads that everybody live differently and make decisions that work for themselves. Like, there's no right or wrong way to life. You can get married before have a baby and that marriage can fail. Like, it doesn't make no one better than anyone or perfect or doing the right thing. There is no right answer. Everyone go through life in their own ways. And then what gets me is these same women that all keep talking about having babies before they got married. If they were to marry these same men, if y'all don't like them having a child with this person, you gonna like them being married to this person? Like, y'all is never happy. Y'all always gonna find something negative to say. So why do y'all care so much? Let these people do what they want to do, what works for them. Everybody has their own way of life. And a lot of these women are successful regardless. So does it really matter if they married or not? Like, they're going to be good parents, and that's what we should focus on. Because a ring does not make you a good mother. A ring does not make someone love you. Like, it's no difference. And honestly, marriage is more binding than a child. You are legally tied to this person. At least you have a baby with him, you can get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You stuck with the baby, but you're not stuck with that man necessarily. Like, you don't got his name. You don't got his bank account. He don't got yours. Like, I don't know. I just get tired of this whole ring before marriage, baby before this, all that, like, conversation. It's tired at this point. Times are changing, and people is doing what's best for them. So congratulations to Zendaya on her engagement. This is what she wanted, obviously, and that's okay. Some women don't want to get married, by the way. Some of them really just don't. And if they wanted a baby, they had a baby before they got married, you should still be uplifting women instead of putting them down because of the decisions they decided to make as grown women.
Hey guys, it's btaylortv and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing things a little differently. My background may sound a little crazy, but I just had this thought and I had to press record on this thought because I woke up this morning and I was just thinking about the whole baby mama discussion and topics and how women are just so hypocritical and so hard on each other and go so hard on each other, specifically black women, and how much we beat each other up for not, like, we compete with each other and then we beat each other up for not being the standard and fitting into society, as if we've ever fit into society or we were ever the standard. We were never the standard from the get-go, but for some reason we always try to press and be and fit into this box and feel like we need acceptance from society. And so when I'm thinking, I saw a video that was titled about Zendaya got the ring, you baby mamas are mad. And it was crazy because when the news came out that Zendaya was possibly engaged, all I saw was women literally congratulating her. Whether you were a baby mama, married, single with no kids, grandmas, mamas, everybody was congratulating. Everybody was happy. And then you had this miserable ass woman who probably have no man, no kids, nothing, want to get online and add baby mamas to the chat. And honestly, now I don't look at things from a personal place. When I hear women who want to bash single mothers, and not coming from a loving place, but they want to bash single mothers, they're coming from a miserable place. If it's a woman who was a single mother, you're projecting. If you're a woman who don't have kids, a husband, or anything, you're also projecting your insecurities and you're trying to validate yourself by knocking down single mothers. And it's only black women who go so hard to do this, because as someone who has kids out of wedlock, I do not get talked about. I don't get bashed by housewives. I live in a very suburban area. My children go to a great school and live in a great area. And I'm surrounded by women of different races who are housewives, who are married to men who are not black men, who are married to men who provide and take care of them 100%. They live in these big homes who are taken care of, right? And I remember not wanting to hang out with them because I felt like I wouldn't relate to them or they would judge me. And I was scared to hang out with them and be that single mom of the group. Do you know when I finally put down my guard and went to the park to hang out with these moms, they did not judge me whatsoever. They actually was admired by my strength. And they respected me that I was a good mom. They actually respected that I had a degree. They respected that I had a career and that I worked hard as shit providing for my children. It wasn't a badge of honor that they gave me. They just gave me respect of dealing with my situation and making the best of it and being the best mom that I can be, because these women know how hard it is already being a mom. And the last thing that we need to be reminded of is how much we failed in life. I think society has taught us that enough. And these are women of different races. And I will never forget a woman of a different race. She's a white woman. And she came up to me because she's going through a divorce right now. And she came up to me and said, you know, I thought about you when I thought about strength, because I've been miserable for over 20 years and I've tried to make this marriage work for over 20 years. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. And I've been staying silent, but I've been miserable. I've been suffering. He's been suffering. They've both been suffering. They've both been unhappy in this marriage. And she says she thought about me. And it's like, oh, if B can do it, then I can do it. And I never had anyone, like, especially of a different race, come up to me and say that. Because I it's not that I try to make it look easy. I just deal with the decisions that I have made in life. And I go with, my life is not over. I don't think that my life is over. So going back to the conversation about Zendaya, and what me and one of my supporters were talking about was how everyone praises Zendaya for getting the ring. Mind you, she's not getting married to a black man, by the way. And she is the preference, by the way. I realize that a lot of women bash Simone Biles for getting married too young, putting a marriage over her career, you know, and she got the ring before a baby. And many people had something to say even before he opened his mouth and said anything about being the prize. People, black women specifically, had something to say about her hair. They didn't want to congratulate her about her wedding. They want to talk about like, oh, I'm so proud of you for, you know, not being a statistic or anything of that sort. They wanted to talk about her hair on a beautiful wedding that she had. All they could focus on was not the man that was loving her, that respected her, that a man that's not a Pookie and a Dusty, because he has a good career. He's not the average man, and he's a good-looking black man. You got two dark-skinned black couples getting married, and all you hear from black women is, I don't like her dress. I don't like her hat. It's nasty. And that's just like, really? That's because that's how y'all sound to me. And it really made me realize that as much as black women want to bash black men for keeping colorism going, black women keep colorism going in our own community. Y'all also praise lighter skin. Y'all also hype up lighter skin. Y'all also hype up the preference. And y'all are very selective when it fits your narrative. Because 1 minute, Kamala's not black, but Zendaya is black. Obama is black, but this person's not black enough. You know, and it's just like, y'all pick and choose whatever narrative fits to soothe your ego. Because you pitching Zendaya against other women is not conducive at all. Especially other black women who look like black women. You want to compare a woman who is biracial, who is marrying a white man, to black, because all that said to me was all the black women and black men that were like, yeah, look at Zendaya got the ring. All it said to me was don't date a black man. All that gave was, if you date a black man, you're going to become a baby mama. That's all it was given. It wasn't given nothing else. Because I'm pretty sure, like, yes, there are women out there who go into it knowing that they're going to be a single mother. But a lot of women who go into these situations don't plan to be single moms. The women in my family, they are married. They are married, but a lot of them end up getting pregnant before they got married, and they got married after They didn't wait a whole bunch of years, but they had men that stepped up and married them. Marriage is not something that is pushed for black men to do. They tell black men to wait to get married. Don't get married too young. Wait until you get into your career. Wait until you got some money. Wait till the perfect time. I know women right now who are in 7-year plus relationships, no kids, great career, with a man who's telling them, just wait. I need to build. Just wait. I just need to focus on my business. I'm not ready right now. I'm not trying to rush and get married right now. You got women waiting for a ring and a baby. Okay? You got women who are rushing to get a ring and a baby with just anybody. Then you got the women who gave up on the idea of even having a baby in a marriage because they know how fucking hard it is to date. They know how hard it is, especially to date black men in this day and age. I'm not saying that black women are perfect by far. They are definitely not by far perfect. We have our flaws, which is adding to why a lot of us are single, besides the baby issue. Because if that's the case, why is it so many men who are still marrying baby mamas over the women who have kids? And then you get those women who want to bash the single mothers because they're mad because they're not getting chose. Why her? She has kids. Why are you settling? It's always single women who have nothing to their name to want to bash other women for getting married to men who also have nothing to their name, as in they don't have any kids. They want to bash those women for getting married as if they took a man off the market that was for you. That man didn't want you, baby. If that man didn't marry that single mother, it wouldn't have been you. Nothing was taken from you. Nothing was taken from you. And I think a lot of women, like, it really made me realize, a lot of black women, like, how much we compete with each other. Like, oh, who has the best bag? Who has the best wig? Who has the best hair? Who has more followers? Who's popping their shit? Who has more friends? Who has no friends? Because everybody's hating on them. All the girls think everybody's hating on them. Everybody think they got a fucking hater. Really, when actually you're just not likable. You're just not likable, or you're just insecure and you think everybody don't like you because you're insecure. You're the problem. You always see the bad in people because you probably grew up in a home where your parents always pointed out the negative inside of you. Let's talk about it. Black women don't have grace for other black women because our mothers and fathers did not have grace for us. The world did not have grace for us. Society did not have grace for us. So what do? Instead of giving grace to each other and love and compassion and pouring into each other and educating each other and encouraging each other and pumping each other up, what do? We tear each other down. We think, oh, I'm married. You're married, but you're separated. You're separated from your husband, and you dating all types of other people. And you think you're better than the next woman, although you're living like a single fucking mother. You're married, but your husband's not pulling his fucking financial weight. You're married and you're pulling the weight of a man. You're married, but you're a single mom and you do everything. Your husband doesn't help you. You're married, but you're getting cheated on. But you think that you're better than the next woman. You think you're better than the next woman because she didn't get married before you. What does that really prove? That every woman's worth is tied to a man. It's a lot of women who say, oh, I decenter men. I don't glorify this. I don't glorify that. I don't glorify, this. I'm not part of the patriarchy, but you push patriarchy. I'm not part of the patriarchy, but you push patriarchy. You give a woman her worth and you respect a woman on her worth, how she is tied to a man and what type of status she is to a man's life. And that's why patriarchy will always live, because women will always tie themselves back to a man and what her status is in that man's life. Even if she ends up divorced, as long as a man got on his knee and proposed to you, you were worthy. You were worthy. But then y'all turn around, and if she get married to a man y'all don't like, or y'all think that it's dusty and broke, or y'all think that he thinks he's the prize and he's this, he's that, he said the wrong thing, y'all are telling her to leave that man. Y'all told Simone Biles to leave her husband. To leave her husband because y'all didn't like what he had to say. And as somebody who knows people in the industry, per what I've heard, is that he loves the hell out of his woman. He loves Simone Biles. He is not like that at all. Okay? Per the people that I know that know him personally, he's a sweet guy. I've heard nothing but great things about him. Even when I didn't want to like him, because I gave into the narrative of, oh my God, he's this, he's that, because of who I was hanging around with in the past and what their narrative was about him. But when I actually learned who he was behind the scenes, I'm like, wow, like, he sounds like an upstanding guy. He sounds like he doesn't play about his woman. Now Simone Biles is retiring because she wants a baby. She wants a family. She wants to bring in a family with her husband. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody is not going to do everything perfectly. And neither am I encouraging women to get pregnant with the wrong man, you know, or get pregnant because, you know, with just anybody that didn't want to commit to them. Because I do think men need to give a sacrifice for you before you sacrifice for him, because how dangerous it is bringing a child into this world with the wrong person. I definitely understand that. But I just feel like women just really are contradicting themselves. Specifically, black women are contradicting themselves. Because one minute, women who are in the women empowerment group want to praise me for having a career, having my own house, having my shit together, even though I am a quote unquote baby mama, right? But then as soon as they get mad at me, you're a baby mama with 2 kids with 2 baby daddies. Meanwhile, they're married and having infidelity. Okay? They're married, but they're struggling worse than you. And they don't have no help and support, but they want to front online. Women are trying to always one-up each other. They're trying to one-up another person. So putting Zendaya on a pedestal with a man who is not a black man and saying she's better than all of you girls. She's better than all you black girls because she got the ring first. She got the ring first. She got the ring first. Y'all don't know what's going on in that relationship. I'm glad that Zendaya got the ring. I'm just glad she got the ring because a man found her worthy enough. I'm not going to say a man found her worthy enough. She found a man and the man found her worthy enough to marry, right? To marry each other because she said yes. And this is a man of a different race. I don't know. I just wanted to get that out because it's just so contradicting how so many people have so much negativity to say about Simone Biles being married young and who she married to. But Zendaya gets praised and put on a pedestal. I'm not sure if it's a preference thing. I'm not sure if y'all are doing this because of how she looks, who she's swirling with. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But I just had to turn on my phone and I had to record this video. So again, I apologize about the background if it's really loud, but I just had to get this out and say it because it needed to be said. Y'all go ahead and comment below and let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to y'all in the meantime. Bye.